in Isla Mujeres, the island of women. The winds were blowing around 20-25 knots. It was pretty rainy, so that was a great welcoming. My friend Maria's parents live on the boat Rejoice in Isla Mujeres, and they came to pick me up the next morning, and we headed into town so I could do my laundry and get in some nice breakfast treat. And also we had to go and pick up Maria from the ferry dock in the afternoon. We had moved Karl further south into a little lagoon because the holding in the big anchorage was actually not very good, and Karl had decided that he was going to go and wander around the bay a little bit by himself. And the only problem out there in the lagoon is that you actually can't leave your dinghy anywhere. There's a really fancy marina up there, and we thought if we just stay on one of the further out docks with our kayak, then it wouldn't be really bad. But I warn you, never ever leave your dinghy there, because when we came back they actually wanted to charge me per foot per hour. I mean per foot for the kayak, and it would have been like something like $38 for leaving the kayak there for the day. So warning, never put your dinghy on that freaking dock. From there we took a cab into town and just strolled around Isla Mujeres a little bit. The town of Isla Mujeres is quite touristy, and it's surrounded by a really nice white sandy beach, which is quite packed usually, but there's nice restaurants and bars all around. So it's the wind has calmed down a little bit. We're probably down to 15 knots or something, and we decided we want to do a little bike ride. So we took the kayak, the one-person kayak, and we loaded a couple of bags in there and a bike and two of us. And we're paddling upwind to this marina that we're looking for, Oscar's Marina. So we went all the way up, upwind, upwind, upwind. And then we started asking around, and what they say, like, yeah, you know what? It's all the way downwind is where you came from. Like, okay, great. So that was some unnecessarily paddling. Anyways, we made it here. Everything is still dry. We realized we didn't take our shoes. So, gotta go back and get those. Isla Mujeres isn't really big, so you can easily cycle around the island in a couple of hours. When you come to the southern tip of the island, there is some old Maya ruins from the goddess Ixchel, the Maya goddess of the moon, fertility, medicine, and happiness. Once you're around the southern tip of the island, the coast is a little bit more rocky and you have some nice waves crashing onto the beach. We tried to find a shady place for a lunch break, but we couldn't really find anything. But at least we found a nice breezy spot on the beach to have our little sandwiches and even a small bottle of wine. What a treat. At the end of the journey, we stopped by at some local fisherman's place to buy some fresh shrimps to cook a nice curry for Maria's parents. But more about that next week.